Now, residents of ZAMFARA state are living in fear of being attacked, abducted or killed by terrorists and have come to see insecurity as a regular part of their lives. As a result of deep distrust, residents no longer extend the usual hospitality to visitors and strangers for fear that they could be terrorist informants. Silas Adamu sampled the opinions of some residents in Gusau, the state capital. His report is presented from our studio.
Activities of bandits in Zamfara State, northwest Nigeria, have tremendously changed the way residents live their lives in the state. According to some residents, there are two groups of people in the state. Firstly, there are people who live under the fear that they could be attacked, kidnapped or killed, either in the houses, farmlands or roads. On the other hand, there are residents who have resigned themselves to fate that insecurity has come to be part of their lives, therefore, they have no reason to fear. The sad thing in that insecurity has created distrust among residents, so they do not share their movements with neighbors or family members because of the fear of bandits, informants who have been described as more dangerous than the bandits themselves.
Not the majority is still living in fear. You cannot trust anyone. Nobody will know your movement because the person close to you can be an informant. So you cannot trust anybody. You can live, anybody is on his own. Whatever you are going to do, you are going to do secretly between only you and your wife or you and some of your relatives.
A civil society activist, Musa Aboki, said some communities have established early warning and early response as one of the security measures to protect members of their community from the suspected bandits attacked. A resident, Ismail Abubakar, observed that there are volunteer groups popularly known as INSECURITY who organize themselves to secure their communities against the deadly murderers who unleash terror on the innocent poor people. Aboki and Abubakar are of the view that community initiatives can only be very effective in the fight against banditry if government assists the local vigilante operatives to address the prevailing insecurity in the state and the country at large.
For us that are working in the area of peace building, we have seen how the insecurity has defined the lives of our people in Zamfara State in two ways. One, it has to do with those who have believed that it is a natural phenomenon that has come to stay and we should be able to continue with our normal businesses. While the other category people have been living under fear of attack either within their houses or while on the road traveling from one environment to another.
The insecurity has adversely affected the education and health sector, as teachers and health workers do not want to go to work in rural communities which are vulnerable to bandit attacks for fear that they could be attacked and be kidnapped ransom by suspected bandits. And this is not only left to teachers alone.
Among citizens.
Suspicion is widely there because people are no more trust. You see a situation whereby a younger brother being an informer to kidnap his elder brother. We see instances whereby a son contributed to the kidnapping of his father. All this as a result of inciting fear by the bandit or as a result of one factor or the other.
The residents want federal and Zamfara state government to scale up the ongoing offensive against the bandit so as to restore peace, stability, and order in the state in particular and the country in general.